Let's take a ride down to the easy plateau where the snow don't fall and the wind don't blow. Moonlight flickers on the water below. The orange grove blossom in the orange grove. Midnight needs a bit of pace. Doesn't happen, but I think about it anyway. I want an easy plateau, some place to rest my head. I want an easy plateau, some place to rest my head. For a while, for a while, for a while, for a little sleepyhead, come on, let's take a ride to the easy plateau at the back of your mind. To the alley, take the door under the stairs. My head ain't filled with nothing but space wolf and rocking chair. Midnight sleeps a bit of days. Doesn't happen, but I think about it anyway. I want an easy plateau, some place to rest my head. I want an easy plateau, some place to rest my head. For a while, for a while, for a while, for a little while.
All right. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Clear World Radio, episode 2. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I am your host, Nodle. I will be helping you on this interesting ride into the strangest parts of the internet. And behind the glass, behind the cat, is Des. Say hi, Des.
Hello. Hello.
So how's your day going, Des? Everything good?
Yeah. I'm a little frazzled. I took a nap just before getting on stream here, and
Always a bad idea. Always a bad
know.
idea. I almost fell asleep on the couch myself watching TV earlier, and I was like, oh god, it's 11 o'clock. I gotta be in there in 30 minutes. This isn't good. But here we are.
Here we are. We got it. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Pause for the cause. Everybody in chat, hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all are doing well. Somebody said nice tunes. Thank you so much. That is the Cardinals. You can listen to that for free on archive.org. Anyways, so this evening, we've got obviously some clearly weird news. Last week, I don't know if everyone here was here last week, but if you were, you'll remember we went over a case of a rather dumb Guinness Book World Record. So I saw another one this week, and it just made me think to myself, my God, this could be a reoccurring segment for the show here, because apparently these people are just coming up with things to do left and right all the time. And on top of that, Des found this very interesting thing about Mr. Ben from Ben and Jerry's. Why did he get arrested here? What's going on?
He got, Mr. Ben of Ben and Jerry's was arrested today. He was out protesting in front of the DOJ for the release of Julian Assange.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty weird.
Something I can actually get behind. Cool.
Yeah.
For a change. All right. Sorry, sir. No. That's I never really know how to take the idea of like protesters being arrested, because obviously that goes against everything that America's supposed to stand for. Yeah. But that's just how it is. So I guess we'll you want to dive into this first one here about this new world record?
Yeah. Can your screen sharing the wrong tab, I think.
Oh, it is? My bad. 1 second.
It's okay.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Everything good there? Everything good?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. So once again, we have a man descends 75 stairs on his hands to break a world record. Okay, so apparently there's video of this. So I'm going to sit back, just play it. I think it's like 15 seconds long. I think that's fair use. So Let's give this a shot real quick. Good God, that music. Jesus, oh man. Look at that. How do you train for that, Des?
Probably on softer stairs.
Yeah.
Or smaller stairs.
Carpet?
I don't know.
And then you move to steps like that?
Those are some serious wrist supports too.
Yeah, I'd be afraid of just that fucker snapping. Like one wrong move and you're done. Like your hands are done.
He only broke the record though? He didn't
Yeah, he did 75 stairs in 25 seconds.
And he didn't break his neck.
I know, he did not break his neck. It looks like he didn't break much of anything except for a record.
Wow.
That was a terrible joke, but I had to do it. Yeah, exactly. There you go. So
this was... you can hear my soundboard now.
Yes, I can hear it now, yes. Oh, things are coming together around here at Clear World Radio. If you can't tell, we've even got stream elements set up in chat and everything like that. So if you feel like sending in a donation, you got something to say, just like last time.
Yeah.
I will make sure to try my best to read anything anyone sends me. So yeah, there's that. The link's in chat. But getting back into first, my bad. When it comes to the donations, I just want the people to know that whatever you're donating at this point is going right back into the show that you're watching right now. So if you enjoy the show and you want it to keep going, you want things to get bigger and better, that's where it's going to go. So just putting that up there.
100% listener supported public YouTube access.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We have
Totally.
no sponsors. Maybe
It just-
someday.
It just makes me think of Ethan Klein.
Manscaped. Yeah.
Ethan Klein just opens up H3 podcast. Today we have no sponsors because I suck. Anyways, moving on. Back to this world record thing. Apparently this was yesterday. Technically for me it's 2 days ago because it's now 9 minutes past midnight, but let's say yesterday. He's what is that? Nepalese man? What is that from somebody's from
Nepal?
Yeah, is that it? Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Nepal. Okay. I was just making sure I wasn't losing my mind. I didn't want to say that name and be like, dude, that's not even a place.
Your cam got really fuzzy.
Did
All of a
it?
sudden. Yeah.
Hold on, let me see.
You're no longer in high def.
Whoa, that's weird. 1 second, everybody. 1 second.
Did you get like some Vaseline on the
Pretty sure it was just autofocus being a bitch. How's that? Is that better?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. That's the one thing about these Logitech webcams. You can't really turn off the autofocus from what I've seen anyways. If anybody knows how, please send me a message. I'd love to hear about that. But anyways, getting back into this story here. This gentleman from Nepal, he broke it. It's his 4th Guinness World Record. So he's got 3 before this. Okay, I'd like to check into maybe what his other 3 are here in a second.
If it's like video games.
All just like
Speedrunning.
all stuff where he's just sitting down being lazy as fuck, and then all of a sudden he just does this one day,
Yeah.
New arc
I can
just
see
dropped.
I could see that.
Yes. Okay, so his name is Hari Chandra Giri. He's 29. So he descended these stairs at the they're gonna hate me for not being able to pronounce this properly. At the Jamshin Vijaya Stupa Buddhist temple, and he broke the record for the fastest time, which was 75 stairs, obviously, on his hands. Previous record was 30.8 and was set in the United States back in 2014. Can't believe it took near a decade for somebody to try that again. He said he'd been walking on his hands since he was 8 years old.
There you go. That's how you do it.
That's
You
how you
start
train
young.
for it, Des. That's how you do
Yep.
it. It's just a
You just-
natural skill.
You just never stop.
Yeah, you just keep going. Exactly. There you go. Okay, I think these are his other ones. Okay, this skill previously earned him the world records for the fastest time to descend 50 stairs on hands, the fastest 50 meters walking on hands with a soccer ball between the legs, and the fastest 10 meters walking on hands with a soccer ball between the legs. Why the soccer ball?
Because no one else held that record. Someone needed to hold that record, and he could do it.
Somebody needs to fill this void. I am that man. I am
Yep,
the
that's
man.
what the world record, the Guinness Book of World Records is all about. Is just if there's a void to be filled with a record, you can. Didn't you have to pay? Was it?
Oh yeah. We looked last time. I think it
Yeah.
was you had to pay like I think it was like $1,000 or something, wasn't it?
You
Something.
submit. I think that was just for the plaque.
Was that for the? You had to pay for the plaque yourself? Was
Yeah.
that-
But it's pretty easy to get on the website.
How much to apply for a world record? Let's see. Priority applications currently cost $800 for people trying to break existing records, and $1,000 for those who want to set new records. Yeah. That.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Like, what the fuck? So, you're paying them to get into their books and their records. That's interesting. It feels like it should be the opposite. I don't, because they're the people putting in the work. But God bless capitalism. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So.
I mean, you gotta make money somehow. Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course.
Selling books doesn't work. Selling Guinness books doesn't work as much anymore.
Yeah, it's just how it works.
Do you want to talk about the Ben and Jerry's guy?
Yes. Yeah. 1 second. I wanted to mention our alternate opening that we didn't go with, mainly just because I kind of forgot until I just read the docket now. Des gave me the great idea to do the speech from Independence Day to open the show.
Yes.
And that was such a brilliant fucking idea. I wish I would have remembered it right before we started, because I totally would have done it. I would have turned on the reverb to make it sound like I'm in the airfields, all that stuff. But I missed it. But
You did a pretty good practice last night. But
I did get a
if you gotta
practice
feel
run in
the
last
moment.
night.
It's not a speech you can just deliver if you're not feeling,
patriotic enough.
like patriotic. Yeah.
Like that's the speech that you need to give before half of the people you're talking to are probably going to die.
Yes. Yeah. When it's battle.
But it's actually for the greater good. For once, it actually is for the greater good. Instead of just saying it's for the greater good.
Maybe at some point tonight, you'll feel it. You'll feel that the patriotism flow through you, and
maybe after the intermission.
They live, yeah.
Maybe after the intermission, even.
Okay, so
I've
you
got
can turn
this
on
up.
The volume for this guy too.
Oh,
this is Jerry, or this is Ben of Ben and Jerry's fame.
Yeah, I brought this back up.
And he's doing a protest in front of the DOJ. This happened this morning, by the way, in Washington.
What is he in front of now?
DC.
Sorry.
The DOJ.
Oh, okay. Department of Justice. Okay.
And he's gonna set fire to a copy of the Bill of Rights. Yeah, play it.
Okay, will do. Here we go.
It seems to me that
Is volume good?
right
I
now,
believe so.
unless things change and unless we change them,
Yeah.
freedom of the press is going up in smoke. And so now I'm going to light this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you always carry a Zippo as a man.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Bill of Rights in 4 places. One
Fucking
for
grill
each
lighter.
year that that Assange has been held in solitary confinement.
And this is in protest of Julian Assange, who I can't ever remember if it's Assange or Snowden that's the worst person. But either way.
Assange was the one who ran WikiLeaks.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
He went pretty hard against everybody. I remember having more respect for Snowden for some reason.
So.
I think it was because he basically just exposed our entire government by himself.
Yeah.
And I respect that.
He was on John Oliver. So.
Was he?
Yeah, John Oliver.
I didn't see him on there.
Yeah, interviewed him in Russia.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, because he can't come back home. I keep forgetting that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
So,
I know people
Ben
hate
is-
to. No. Oh, please continue. You're on the. You're
Ben
on
is Ben is a righteous activist, and if you scroll down in this thread, he gets arrested after blocking the front steps and letting off a fire or a smoke bomb in front of the cops.
Oh God. Do we watch the rest of this first
Yeah,
video?
scroll
or do we...
down. There's a pretty
Scroll
funny
down?
one. If it's not that one there, he's sitting. The next one, I think.
This one?
Is yes.
Okay.
Why are you willing to go to jail for this? You know, Julian Assange has been in jail, in maximum security jail, in solitary confinement for 4 years
Yeah.
because of his efforts to let me know what my government is doing in my name and with.
He's
Oh
got a
yeah,
point.
ice cream man.
He's got a point. So just saying.
My money. So yeah, if Julian can be there for 4 years, I mean, which is torture.
This is
I
the
could be
funny
willing to
video
go to
about,
jail.
but this is
Yeah.
This is
I mean, he's
fast-paced.
it's good to hear him explain exactly why he's there. So I'm gonna let him finish. It's only got about 10 seconds left. 1 second.
To support him and to support our right to freedom of the press, which has gone up in smoke. Ben, why are you willing?
Kind of got to agree with him on a lot of that. Basically on most of it, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going further. Is this it? We're arrested by Homeland Security as they sat in front of.
He was arrested. I don't know. Maybe they got rid of the one. I don't know. One of the cops kicks around their smoke grenade, and it's pretty. Now this is just normal protesting shit. So.
All right, 1 second. I'm just gonna. Is that it? I think I saw. No, I guess not. It looked like something blew up there. Well, did you see that at the beginning? What the fuck was that? That.
There's smoke bombs. They got some smoke bombing going on back there. I
So maybe Mr. Ben here didn't even bring them with him himself. Maybe he got one from somebody in the audience.
Well, yeah, there's like there's Pink Riot Brigade is there. I don't know. This is how
What the fuck is a
boomers
pink
protest.
riot? What is a pink riot brigade?
It's a bunch of ladies who protest pinkly.
Okay.
I don't know. That's as best I got for you.
I feel you. Okay. I hear you. I was hoping to see
She's got a
that.
pink cat. It's just the pink cat there. Yeah, that's.
Oh, okay. They're just very
Yeah.
pink. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Normal protesters, just very pink. Okay. Burns the Bill of Rights, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. We've got Assange and everybody. It's just, it's always so strange to me to actually see people of his stature. Let's be honest. If he's not already out now, he'll be out tomorrow. But
Yeah.
it's still strange to see people that
Old people get arrested.
old people that are like that rich and that well known get arrested
Yeah.
for something so minuscule compared to all of the absolutely fucking terrible things
And
that
just
that other celebrities do. You know, it's like, okay, you got him on that. What about everybody else that's, doing this and doing that? I don't want to get banned off YouTube for saying it. You know what I mean? All that
Yep,
stuff.
yep. Yeah, exactly. Censorship.
The bane of my existence, Des. The bane of my existence. So it looks like that looks like there's no actual
It's been a
The
pretty
smoke
slow
bomb
week,
one.
huh?
There's no smoke bomb. I really wanted to see
I
the smoke
think
bomb.
they must have got rid of it because, oh, yeah, see, there it is.
Oh,
The-
pink. Ladies
There's a
and
pink
gentlemen,
smoke
a
bomb.
pink smoke bomb.
The comps did not like it, and one of them came and kicked it around afterwards.
I can't.
So I think that's what they deleted.
I didn't even know they made different color smoke bombs.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh man, that's different. I like her pants. They're pretty cool, actually. I dig her pants. I like them.
Hippie shit.
Okay. Yeah, hippie shit. I love that hippie shit. I'm all about that.
Right.
Still rock bell bottoms to this day. Okay. So, our big conspiracy topic.
Oh yeah.
Why don't you let them know what it is, Des?
Let me get my little bumper here.
All right.
We do have. I did the bumpers finally. So since it was the 4th of July this week, and
Yes.
we definitely were reminded of ID4. And we did with our midnight movie this week too, is of that theme as well.
Yes.
I am going to just and I need to screen share with you as well.
I feel like, am I not watching you already?
You are.
Yeah, I'm watching you
Okay.
already. Yeah.
All right. That
Just,
should be fine then.
Okay. Just want to make sure I can hear it.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna see. Anyway, so we were gonna talk about just like general aliens, because it's Independence Day.
Obviously.
It is the day of our independence from aliens.
From the aliens. Indeed.
From the aliens, yeah. So, I was looking up different just alien stories and stuff like that. We know a lot of, the typical, I think a lot of people know like the, which one did you? Benny
Yeah,
and
the Hills,
The Hills.
I think
and
it's
those
Betty
types of
and
things.
Benny. I think it's Betty and Benny.
Benny.
I'm pretty sure.
And
yeah.
how I know a lot of the Americans have kind of been drilled into the ground. So I kind of like went on a dive looking up some of the more well-known sightings and abduction kind of events in Australia.
Whoops.
Oh.
That was my
'Cause I
bad.
was-
Sorry about.
Yeah. Inspired by somebody from our Discord to look into some. This one isn't it. This one was just really funny to me because apparently some people found or heard a female sounding alien spoke to them in a cat-like language, and I felt like that was kind of relevant
Cat-like?
to my personal interests.
Cat-like voice. What does that even mean?
Meow meow.
How do you?
Meow meow meow.
Meow, meow.
Yeah.
I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's pretty much it.
I'm just gonna take her word for it. I know she's being 100% honest. Obviously.
I thought that one was a little I might know.
I love
something
it.
about
It's
that,
just
but,
so out there. I love the ones that you look at and you're just like, what?
What? And this really famous one from 1966, on April 26, 1966, is the Clayton South Westall High School sighting in Melbourne.
Okay.
And
okay.
this was like a TikTok-y thing, but
Yeah, I'm not getting any audio on it, Does.
yeah, that's because I
Do I need to
I'm a
exit out of this
little
real quick?
disorganized on this one. Hold on. No.
No, you're fine. Ladies and gentlemen, growing pains, of course. Of course. Don't worry. It's only episode
There's
2.
more that?
No, ma'am, I cannot.
Oh.
Let's see.
Well.
I'm gonna exit out of the screen share. Let's just try to redo it or something. Maybe that'll work. Sorry about that, folks. Just give us one moment to figure this out.
There you go. That should work.
Yep. Fucking perfect. Thank you, Des. Thank you. What did I tell you, everybody? What did I tell you, viewers? Just give us a second. And we got it taken care of. Just like that. So, aliens.
Yeah.
Everybody loves them. Until they come kill us.
But, yeah, and I was looking at different, sightings for, like, really credible ones that a lot of people saw or were witness to. And this one happened in 1966. A bunch of kids and their teacher all saw a flying saucer, a silver flying saucer.
Huh.
200 students, and even to this day, they're still being interviewed.
Their story hasn't changed at all?
Their story hasn't changed, and this is these same kids grown up in this clip.
Okay.
And the lady in the middle is definitely the one that witnessed.
Can you pause it for just a moment?
Yeah. Okay,
so just to make sure I've gotten this correct. So these individuals witnessed a UFO back in Melbourne like 50 years ago. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Is that what they're saying? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they were students?
They were students at the time.
Okay.
And they witnessed a silver UFO in the sky, or 3 of them, a couple of them.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure I had all the details personally. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have all the details myself. And she's talking now. I didn't clip this right, but they also experienced a bunch of like U.S. government officials coming to them and asking them not to speak up. Or
United
anything.
States government officials came out to an Australian site.
And there's some drawings. Yeah, I did not prepare this story well enough.
No. You've got it. I mean, even more than broad strokes. I mean, we get it. It's all laid out there for us.
That's the same lady from the other.
Yeah. Okay. Gotta love it. All right, pause for me. Pause for me. You know how many isn't it incredible how many accounts there are of these United States officials? The men in black and everything?
Yeah.
It's always been so fascinating to me that apparently there's these agents out there that just show up in the middle of the night. Somehow they're there within like an hour. Like it makes you wonder, is there like a Men in Black outpost in major cities? Because I could totally see that. Happening.
Maybe. Well, they have the like joint fusion centers for FBI and stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, Kel.
No,
I don't know
yeah,
if it was just
exactly.
really quiet, or I gotta. Yeah,
What's going
that
on?
might be my issue. I couldn't hear the audio for the clip.
Oh, shit. Okay.
It's probably somewhere on my end, but it's okay.
Do I need to do it? I can do it if you need me to. Yeah,
no, because that was the only clip I really had.
Okay.
The other thing, like I read this article, or it's a podcast kind of thing on cattle mutilations, and I think that like the whole cattle mutilation conspiracy theory is a good way. It's just like a good example of like we just don't know what exactly all this unexplained alien stuff is, and like the with the cattle mutilations, like it was blamed on everything from like secret CIA tests that were poisoning the water supplies to cult activity that was coming in killing these animals for, you know, cult reasons, to alien probes. It just depended on what was going on at the time. During the satanic panic, it was the cult shit. During
they basically just didn't
CIA,
have any. Yeah, they didn't have anything to blame it on, so it was just kind of just like a throw it at the wall, see what sticks kind of deal.
But you know,
like aliens never made sense to me. I don't know about you.
But farmers from the beginning always were pretty adamant that it was just scavengers. There were some farmers that kind of were paranoid that it was CIA because there was
you're
an
cutting
incident.
out, I can hear you.
Oh.
On my end.
Okay, sorry. There was an incident, it's down here. There was an incident like back in the 60s, I believe, that a whole flock of, like a whole big yard field full of sheep was poisoned on accident, and it was the CIA or the United States that accidentally did it. Like they were testing out something went awry, and they blamed it, and they were just like, we're so hush hush about it that all the farmers that had their sheep killed were like, what the fuck is that about? And started just coming up because they didn't have the right information.
Of course.
So they started making up their own shit.
Okay, so
the CIA wasn't.
That's where this came from, is the one incident of this happening where the government actually admitted, we fucked up, our bad.
Yeah.
So it went from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in real life, most of the cow mutilation is probably scavengers. It's just that's how cows decompose. Their soft bits are eaten first by scavengers, and that's why the tongues and assholes and the eyes are missing. It's just nature. Usually, no.
I've just always the only thing that ever really stood out to me as strange with those things. Well, I mean, there's always going to be something strange about an entire field of livestock dying overnight. Don't get me wrong. But one of the things I remember was weren't there a few cases where it was the two puncture marks, kind of like the whole chupacabra thing?
The chupacabra thing, yeah, that could also be scavengers, though.
Okay, yeah, all right. I see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what? Yeah.
I raise you that.
Be some weird things, but
I raise you that, and I ask you, do you believe in the chupacabra?
I don't know. I have to look back in. I believe in the Jersey Devil.
Same.
The same guy.
Same
Guy.
Very different. No.
Yeah, I think the chupacabra could be just like some really scary mangy dog that was a terror for a little too long.
See, that's possible. It could be some sort of feral canine of some sort, or from the way it was described over the years was like no. From what I remember, I think it was like no hair, about the half the size of a goat, if I'm not mistaken.
I always thought it looked like one of those really ugly dogs.
Yeah,
those little weird, ugly, barely hairless, almost hairless dogs. Yeah. But like
weird.
Mangy.
They're weird looking. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's just like I don't like cats that don't have fur. Those Sphinx cats.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
I kind of feel bad for them, but at the same time, I don't want one.
No, but sometimes they're very funny. Like they're just naked all the time. It's just a nudist cat. It's really funny to me.
That is funny. Yeah, it's just like I guess they don't have to worry about fur balls like at all, right?
Oh, now I'm jealous.
Yeah, because there's nothing there. So
Yeah.
I imagine people have to put like sweaters on them when it gets cold.
Oh yeah, yeah. They dress up those naked cats all the time.
Because I mean, people dress up their regular cats all the time. So I would feel validated if I had a Sphinx cat and someone bought me a sweater to put on the cat. Not sure I would ever buy the sweater, but if somebody were to gift it to me, I'd probably use it for the cat, just because no fur.
But you
Sorry
wouldn't buy it yourself.
No. Sorry for that
That's
for that
understandable.
tangent there.
That's fine. That's fine.
We're gonna end up with another 4.5-hour show. Hope everybody's ready. Okay.
That's gonna be a lot of phoning in.
Oh yeah. By the end, we'll just be good night. Good night. No.
Not yet.
Okay,
What
I
else
see
was I
one
gonna say about
more.
the alien stuff?
Yeah, I see one more thing here. Yeah.
Yeah, this one's just another one from Melbourne. I keep looking into all the alien whistleblower, UFO whistleblower stuff that's been coming out recently. I don't have anything queued up for it really. But I still like, I believe everything that's being said. The thing that just keeps getting me every time is there's still no explanation. Like, they're still unidentified. And I can't give my fucks to something that's so vague and ambiguous still. You know?
Okay.
That's a lot to worry about.
Yeah.
There being other aliens. Because there are aliens.
I mean, yeah, we all know that. There's no way that everybody always says the same exact thing, and I'm gonna say it again, you'd have to be a fool to think that we're the only life in this universe with how large it is, especially. It's just it's naive to think that way, in my opinion.
And you definitely have aliens on Earth. I mean,
I'm sure. Yeah. I think we watched a documentary about that on Monday night in the Discord server, didn't we?
Yeah, they live.
Yeah, they live. Literally, they live on Earth.
They do. Wow.
Which that's a nice little preview later on. Everybody will be chatting about the John Carpenter film They Live. Felt like it was appropriate for this time of the year.
A lot of you joined us on Monday in the Discord for.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah. We had a great turnout for that one. Very, 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 very happy, very proud of that. The Discord's doing very well. People are keeping it moving in there. It doesn't sit still too often. We take weekends off, so the weekends slow down, which is perfectly fine with me. That's less notifications. But other than that, throughout the week, people are killing it. We got midnight movie madness on Mondays, alliteration for the win, and on Wednesday nights we've been doing Twin Peaks. Like last night was actually week 10, and we finished the second season finale. So now we're getting into the very fucked up weird part, which is funny to say when you're talking about Twin Peaks, period. But so yeah, if you want, join the Discord, and you can come in Monday nights. We try to stick to the midnight deal, just because it kind of goes with the whole aesthetic with the program. So we try to do our viewing parties around the same time, because we try to take into consideration that, for instance, I'm on the East Coast, so for me it's midnight, but for Des, she's on the West Coast, so it's like 9 p.m. for you, right?
Yeah.
When we start.
Yeah, it's great.
And then we've got a ton of Australian viewers too. So we've got we try to think about them as well, which is very hard to do considering they're like a day ahead of us. But we're working on that. Trying to figure out maybe some special watch parties that take place at times that are convenient for them as well, since we have so many great Australian viewers that are fucking fantastic and so good to the show.
Yeah. We want to cover all the bases.
Okay.
We're just two night owls at the moment.
All right, Des, what's next?
And our third, our Australian correspondent, Kels, who should be joining us. Oh, can you not hear me?
1 second. Not sure what's going on. Hold on a second,
my
everybody.
audio settings.
It looks like I've I might have lost Des here. Hold on a second.
You didn't. No, you didn't.
I didn't? Oh, okay.
No, I
Just making sure.
tried to noise suppression. There we
Oh,
go.
okay. Cool. Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah. I was messing around with things. Messing with people.
No,
Okay.
You're good.
Hopefully that helps.
Okay, so back to this article right here. This,
Yes.
the UFO
this
sightings.
is I just thought this looked cool, actually.
Well, I mean, it does look good. So, does that apply to the same case that we were
This
looking
one
at
was a
before?
Different one, but this is all I could find. It's just police saw a UFO, and that was just one of them.
I'm gonna read this real quick because it actually looks interesting. And things I've seen over time are
Let me try and pull this up.
the when it comes to newspapers, especially like old media. Back in the day, the most interesting stories that they wouldn't normally want to talk about would literally only get like 2 or 3 paragraphs, just like this. So this kind of, when I see something this tiny, it actually indicates to my mind that might have actually happened, because there's not as much attention being forced onto it, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I hope it does.
Yeah.
But I'm going to read this real quick. So this is in Melbourne, Australia, I'm assuming? Okay. All right. Police are baffled by 2 unidentified flying objects sighted at Melton on the western outskirts of Melbourne early yesterday morning. Chief Inspector Ray Hickman said yesterday that the UFOs had been followed for about 6 hours by police from West Melton to the local shopping center as they flew over the area. The objects had been spotted by Constable Peter Ferguson and Constable Ray Allens while on car patrol about 1:30 a.m. Oh, okay. So over there in Australia, their police officers are referred to as constables. I like that.
And this is an article from 1983.
Oh, that's even better. Great. Okay. They said later that one of the objects could have been a gyrocopter?
Gyrocopter?
Gyrocopter. What the hell is that, Des?
That's like
I've never even fucking
like a
heard that word.
helicopter. It's like a helicopter. It's like a helicopter but more gyro-y.
What does that even mean?
Oh, like a gyrosphere. Like
Still lost.
did you ever go to the science museum and you were in like the gyrosphere and
I went to the Smithsonian
okay, I don't know.
when I was younger. I don't know. My bad.
I don't know.
I'll look it up
Maybe.
later. Whatever. Sorry.
Like a hamster ball. It's like a hamster ball.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Combined with the helicopter. I think.
That's a hell of a thing to imagine.
Yep.
Okay. The other aircraft, which I also saw, was a jet-type craft, about 13 by 5 meters, Inspector Hickman said. It was a gray color, with white lights at the back and front, and red lights on the top and underneath it. It had been moving very quietly at about 130 to 145 kilometers an hour. Wow. A spokesman for the Department of Aviation, Mr. Ken Williams, said the aircraft control tower had received an occasional signal, but not enough to identify the aircraft. Speaking of unidentified aircrafts, what's your opinion on them changing the acronym from unidentified flying object to unidentified aerial phenomena?
I heard it's not even that. It's like unidentified abnormal phenomenon now. Like they're not even saying it's aerial.
Really? I didn't hear about that change.
That was one thing I read, but they're trying. I mean, I get it. They're trying to broaden the like how we talk about it. I think they're trying to prepare everybody for the inevitable.
The giant unveiling?
The giant unveiling. It's like one of those things where you tell so many lies and you get so caught up in the lies, and then like telling the truth is just gonna be like real big egg on your face moment. And that sucks. So
you ease into it. You ease into the truth.
Yeah. They keep passing the buck on to the next administration, and nobody really knows what to do with it. And I suspect that's because we don't know what we're doing with it.
True. The one thing I find very interesting about this is you have to imagine. I mean, we've seen just now. We looked at a report of a craft from Australia. Obviously, we see them here in America all the time. Europe. So if all of these countries have knowledge about these things, and nobody has said a word to anyone about them, I think that might be the greatest, like, keeping it from the public, at least. Keeping it from the public. I think that would probably rank as the number one conspiracy of all time, because that means that somehow every country pulled together over something.
Yep. And so that we're not revealing this until the human race is ready. Like, when has every country ever decided what's good for the human race? Like, or agreed on what's good.
Yeah, exactly.
All together. Like, no, somebody that knows is gonna be like, no, if JFK was supposedly assassinated because he was gonna reveal alien stuff.
That's what I've always heard.
Who's not to say that Papa Doc over in some warlord or something like that is like, fuck it, I know it too.
Some guy in New Guinea is just like, I have the knowledge, I will pass it on. And nobody listened. That was like 10 years ago, like it was just in one ear out the other, unless you hear it come from like I imagine for a lot of people, unless that news were to come straight from like high ranking,
like the White House press
room. Like it would have to be something like that for most people to finally like grasp it, because let's be honest, they've been leaking stories left and right for the past year. Maybe more at this point. So it's kind of like they're testing the waters to see how people are going to react to it. But the problem with that is with the slow trickle of information, that still leaves the room for doubt that a lot of people, especially religious people, and I do not mean that as a slight against anybody that's religious. Believe me, the entire rest of my family's religious. I fucking love them to death. But, that challenges a good bit of religion. It's like, so did God create them too? So, you've got to think about the moral, the panic that would set in suddenly when that existential crisis just hits everyone all at once.
Yep.
Where it's just like, holy shit, everything I've ever thought of, everything I thought I knew suddenly is just crashing down around me. And, I've had that moment myself before, and luckily it was a lot earlier in life. But it's not an easy thing to deal with. So trying to imagine tens of millions of people trying to deal with that all at the same time, I kind of understand why they want to hold it back. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but I kind of
Yeah.
get it. I kind of
I
get
feel
it.
like it's just gonna be one of those, like, they're gonna wait until there's no way they can wait any longer and they have to fess up
Yeah,
to
that's literally going to be
everything.
it. It's going to be
Yeah,
it. Like, there's going to be
like the
one over the
CIA
White
with
House.
yeah, like the CIA had to give up all their information about, Project, all that MK Ultra stuff.
Blue Book, MK Ultra, Majestic
Yeah.
12. There's a ton
All
of
those
it.
things were rumors and like hearsay for so long, but eventually it came out and we were like, holy fuck, they were
They
doing
had to,
some fucked up shit. Holy
they had to
shit.
acknowledge it. Yeah,
It was everything we thought and more.
yeah, that's the craziest part to me is I remember reading stuff about it growing up and later in life when a lot of it was confirmed, it was like worse, like way worse than the stuff we'd heard growing up. So that's even crazier because you read about them like just giving LSD, like small amounts of LSD to people and like putting them in a room and strapping them down. And
Not
then
just
you
that.
yeah, then you read the real report and it's more than that.
Oh
It's
yeah, it was like
way
putting
more.
it on all the breakfast donuts at the company, like before everybody started work in the morning, and having everybody trip at work and
So they
just
didn't
like
even
taking
know.
notes. Nope. And it was coworkers, it was parties, and the whole like um Midnight Climax. And they like seriously had a whole whorehouse where
What is the midnight climax? What is that, does?
Oh, that's it's really great.
Well, I
So
mean, I know what a midnight climax is on
no,
this
yeah, no,
end.
I can't remember who it is, but it was the CIA at the time, early on in their operations. They opened up a brothel in Washington D.C. where they would trick Johns. And they would dope them and get these hookers to tell their secrets while the head of the CIA guy was peeping through a peephole.
Yes,
Sitting on a toilet.
I
He
didn't
sat
know.
on a toilet.
I didn't know about that last part. I did hear. I do remember hearing about the government hiring prostitutes to
Yeah.
But it wasn't there even a point in our history where the government basically paid for prostitutes to go over to like Iraq, where our boys were stationed, like on on tour and stuff like that.
I never heard that, but yeah, that
I
tracks.
swear to God, I remember reading that somewhere back in the day, like it being an actual news story. So I mean, don't take my word for it. Once again,
Yeah,
if
don't
you
take
haven't
anything we say.
if you haven't read the disclaimer at the beginning of the show, go back and read it
Here
again.
it is again.
Yeah. There you go.
I got a pop-up disclaimer now. Yep.
None of it. Don't believe anything.
We're not to be taken seriously.
Nodle's not even my real name.
Yeah, I'm not actually a cat.
Crazy how that works, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen?
Movie magic.
Yes, exactly. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to the docket here and see exactly what else is going on. So, oh wow. I think we've arrived at our first set of musical performances before our short intermission.
Mm-hmm.
Could you throw me up a "Be Right Back" screen there, Des? Appreciate it.
Yes, indeed.
Hello again. Hello, hello. All right. So, I am going to play 2 songs for you real quick. Then we're going to take a little intermission break. I hope that's okay with everybody. Some people have to pee. Some people need to grab some snacks and drink. Not necessarily me, because I keep a mini fridge under my desk, because that's how you do it. Anyways. All right, this first one's called Eye of the Beholder. I've recreated myself with the weight of my sins. They're bearing down on my soul, but I'm sleeping again. And all the choices I made with the hand I was dealt was sown with rage and pain, more than a little doubt. Once you see the forest through the trees, you just can't walk away. Even if it swallows you whole, the void devours your soul. It's just how it's meant to be. Is it? Oh, is it? Oh, is it? Bared my conscience, made it loud and clear. When you're worn thin, tired and broken, you forget about who's still here. It's hard to tell the truth, even harder to admit it too. When the archer's bows are broken and the mirror's looking back at you. 'Cause once you see the forest through the trees, you just can't walk away. Even if it swallows you whole, the void devours your soul. It's just how it's meant to be. Is it? Oh, is it? Oh, is it? That was, oh my god, that threw me off so hard. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Everybody joined the Discord at once? This isn't bragging, but that's usually what it sounds like after it shows, just saying.
Yeah, I thought it was a
That's
little
not me.
awkward.
That's not me bragging, that's just me saying, Des, damn, you found the right sound.
We know what needs to happen there.
Exactly. All right.
Cool.
I'll do one more real quick, and then we'll have our quick little intermission.
Mm-hmm.
This one is called Walls. My girlfriend's been begging me to play this one live on here. So 1 second, I don't want to fuck it up. So I'm going to make sure I have the lyrics up here. Even though I know them by heart, I just want to make sure I don't fuck it up. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the walls walls are emptiness made. Yeah, and this is store. Looks like it's gonna hold. Yeah, nobody knows who they are around here anymore. Cigarettes and some beers, then it's back to the corner of the store. Ain't it funny how we forgot who we were through the years? Put your fist through the wall, crying television tears. Maybe I had something nobody saw. Blame it all. Well, the rain's gonna come, come and wash away all of our sins. And if the dam doesn't break, going to wash it away with some gin. They got money to make, and I've always got a reason to go. Sheets don't move from the bed, my head don't move from the floor. Ain't it funny how we forgot who we were through the years? Put your fist through the wall, crying television tears. Put your fist through the wall, crying television tears. Put your fist through the wall, crying television tears. Put your fist through the wall, crying television tears. Maybe I had something that nobody saw. Blame it on the walls. Thanks for watching Leg 1 of Clear World Radio. We'll be right back.
Solid state and chrome, I don't belong in California. I am lost you, and I remember hiding in your coat. Mild frosty, no cost. I'm not done seeing what you have to give. I'm paused in the game, pleased with how life can't be tamed and how I'm never alone. And all of me is wondering who to come up to me. And most of all, I don't want to bring you with when I fall. And the boat I'm in is capsized, it's good at me. To the fire, I'm the cold, and you leave me wishing more. I ain't lost you, and now I know how I wanna be. The good past, it's gone fast. I'm not done seeing what you had to give. We are angels, no right angles, simple as science is disguise. And I know God, and all of me is wondering who
All right, all right. We are back, everybody. How's it going?
Well, hello.
To leg 2 of Clear World Radio. Let me see what's
and we
going
are now
on here.
joined by Kels.
Yes,
If
Kels.
you were wondering who this pretty lady is.
Yes. We've added another very pretty lady to the cast of characters here at Clear World Radio. Everybody, welcome Kels. Welcome.
Oh. Hey.
Golf claps. Thank you, Des. Kels.
Hey everyone.
Kels, what brings you to Clear World Radio? Why did you? What interested you in this?
I love the topics, like, first and foremost, but I think that you and Des definitely have something really interesting going on, and definitely want to be a part of it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's all things that interest me, and yeah, I'm keen to learn more, especially.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I hear you on that. You end up falling down the rabbit hole, and suddenly you're 2 years deep into Who Shot JFK. You know, it's just it happens. It happens to the best of us.
And everything you thought wasn't real is like actually real, and
Real.
everything you thought was real is not real.
Just like time.
Just like time.
Just like time.
Fucking time.
Yeah. But anyways, welcome Kels, everybody. Once again, she's going to be joining us for most of our reaction stuff when it comes to the paranormal. She's going to be breaking down some terrible psychics for us over time, which I am very much looking forward to, because apparently she's going to be doing a solo project of sorts too. And if I'm not mistaken, it'll be underneath the Clear World Network umbrella. Is that correct?
Yeah, there's a lot of exciting things to come in that department. So watch this space.
I'm stealing all of the women from the community. One by one. No. I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you being willing to add to this program. Obviously Des and I actually have pretty good chemistry when it comes to this stuff, but just having a third person here every now and then to kick things off of, especially with your dedicated craft with the psychics and everything like that. I'm very much looking forward to that. So that should be fun.
Yeah.
That should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Des, am I sharing the right screen here?
Yes, I believe. Let me turn it on for you. Let's go to the watch party.
Thank you, dear.
And...
Thank you.
Where's Sharon?
All right, we're sharing. All right, I found this so I found this this Instagram account the other day. And the idea when Des and I talked last about this was the first go around obviously wasn't the best because it got derailed. So which made for a classic first episode of a fucking show. Do not get me wrong. Like, half of me is like, damn, people that love this weird stuff are gonna see this and they're gonna think that's what the show is like. But then the other half of me is like, wait, we come from that community, so that's gonna entertain these people, blah blah blah. But anyways, second one, or as I like to say, our first real episode, because that first one was a pilot, and if you're not familiar with television, pilots do not count as the first episode of something. They are episode 0. So moving forward, this is now episode 2, and I feel like after those first two, we've refined things quite a bit. But like I was saying, during the first one, got pretty derailed. Second one, we spent a good amount of time analyzing this paranormal stuff, didn't we, ladies? It was a good portion of the show, if I'm not mistaken, right? Towards the end, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard good things from people. especially, I mean, a couple of people in my personal life especially enjoyed that part because of, you know, I'm part of a paranormal investigation team, so there's tons of people that I know on friends lists and shit like that. So that's getting good feedback. So I really want to continue with that trend or this idea. So I ran across this page, and the first one, right, this second one right here, caught my eye so much that I kind of went through half the page. And I just want to... Why don't y'all tell me, what do you think of this? Okay?
Alright. Okay.
1 second. I'm going to try to blow it up a little bit for you so it's a little... Just one thing about Instagram Reels I don't like is you can't, like, full screen it. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Leave.
Notice the hands?
Whoa! What is that?
Yeah, just watch. You see the hands though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Stop. You gotta go. Shh, 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 shh. Calm down.
Light on. Lights coming on.
What are you? Stop.
Nothing there. In the middle of it. Here's the deal. If that was Photoshop, which it probably was, let's be honest, it was good. Like that was good. So let's I'm gonna let it finish out here real quick. We'll watch it 1 or 2 more times, of course, to analyze it the way we do here at Clear World Radio. But I'm gonna let it finish here. 1 second. He goes out. Who opens the door? Even the dog's
Dog?
pissed.
Come on.
When the dog's pissed, you know something's going on.
Oh.
I said that, and then the second comment I see right here is you can tell it's real when the dog starts barking. It's so true.
Always trust your dog.
I don't even know how to explain what I'm seeing.
Here we go. Here's the kicker.
dog.
Back. It's
no.
back.
Oh, it's angry.
No, this is crazy. Did you hear this last night? It was going last night. Now, did you?
The sound is still there during the day without the hands. Did y'all hear that?
Charlie, come here. I guarantee it's gonna keep on. It'll do it again.
Oh my god, that's so freaky.
Yeah. Opinions, fake or real? Do we have enough of a chat built up to where we can do like 1s or 2s? Let's do it anyways.
I know.
Chat,
Yeah,
if you
give it a
think
try.
that was real, I want to see a 1. If you think that was fake, let me get some 2s. So while they're doing that, you ladies, what do y'all think about this clip?
Everyone in the clip sounds like genuinely terrified.
Yes.
Like, really afraid.
Yeah. That's the thing that got
Yeah.
me.
And the dog.
That and the dog seals it for me personally.
Yeah.
He could have lucked up and he could have lucked up and when he walked outside the dog barked at something random. But that's some odd timing, I'm not gonna lie. It's the hands are that's what gets me is when he flicks on the light, like you see the hands when the light
don't see
comes
a
on
body.
and there's no body.
Yeah.
But they disappear immediately. So it's literally, you see just hands for maybe 1 second, a little less, maybe. But you can clearly see that there's just hands with nothing attached. So that's what's really creepy to me about it, is like,
Yeah, that.
if that's Photoshop, like, once again, let's, here we go.
Leave.
Hands.
Stop.
You see, I originally thought this right here was a t-shirt
Yeah,
or
it
a
looks like
blouse of some kind, but it looks like
Looks
it's
like a ringer tee. I think it's
yeah,
bulky.
exactly. But it looks like it's like a reflection off of either a chair or something else. Because as soon as you get close enough, yeah, it's like it's the appliance. I think it's the stove right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Something
it's
in
the
the
stove.
background.
Yeah.
You gotta go. Shh, 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 shh. Calm down.
All right. So we see them.
What are you?
Hands like change they change shape too. Like they're just kind of cupping it here, but when he looks back later, they're like angry hands. So it's not like a rubber hand.
Huh.
Yeah,
I
pay
didn't even
attention.
notice that. Okay.
Yeah,
Stop!
like they're just kind of slapping it there. Ugh.
That's the part that kills me right there. Is that
Like, how do you do that?
yeah,
How
I
do
don't. Let me see if I can get to the part where I can actually like rewind it properly. Nope, I can't. Okay.
That's the thing with Instagram.
I'm gonna mute it until it gets to that part. But yeah, seriously, it looks like they're.
Is
I mean,
it child height?
yeah. Let's see. One moment. Here we go.
I
This is
know.
the part that I'm really interested with. Here we go. Okay, you see the hands, and then they just straight disappear.
Right.
And my other big problem, why are you opening the door?
Yeah, no. And letting the dog out.
Rookie mistake. At best, it's getting in your home. At worst, it hurts your dog. Fuck that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Now
that
look
one.
at the hands. Look, they're spread
See?
out now.
See, they're
It's
spread
not-
out.
It's not like a rubber hand or anything.
Night
Yeah.
now.
And you can still hear the beating during the day.
I guarantee it's going to keep on. It'll do it again.
Like there's nothing there, and you can still hear it.
I'd move. I'd be
Yeah,
out.
I'd
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to deal with that either. You know what? You know what? Fuck it. I don't need a sliding glass door. I'm gonna brick that fucking thing up. Beat on that. Beat on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Open the door.
Just turn that shit into a wall and move the sliding glass door at the other end of the fucking room. Just be like, come on, let's see you do it now. That would be funny. Okay. That one really threw me for a loop.
Yeah.
Just
that's a good
because of
one.
the.
Oh, me too, Sin. I've had a fear of like the Mothman spying on me through my windows at night.
Oh, the
Like-
Mothman. He's like my favorite cryptid.
I love him. And it's
We
been an
gotta
inside
do-
joke, but like I still just get like chills. Yeah, we should.
So, are
why
we
don't have
doing
a cryptid?
Mothman prophecies next Monday?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been a
Richard
while.
Gere, Laura
I
Linney.
love Mothman.
Mothman
It's
statue
a
and that
great
ass.
Oh yeah, the ass that he's got is pretty. Yeah, I know what you're
It's-
talking
yeah.
about. Yeah.
They put a lot of effort into that.
They
Into
put
the
it.
ass.
There's a shit ton of effort put into those glutes.
That's what I like to hear.
Same.
Yeah,
Except not on
Mothman's
men.
definitely one of my favorite cryptids. Like as far as like, I love him.
I feel like he gets a bad rap because, like, you know, everybody said that he showed up like right before terrible things happened, but he was just trying to warn y'all about shit. You
Yeah,
just didn't know how to
okay.
listen. It's probably what it was.
Yeah. I'm just like so afraid still of looking out my window and seeing like glowing eyes staring back at me.
It never goes away. Like I remember seeing that film, The Mothman Prophecies, when it first came out with my mother in theaters. And the part with the chapstick, you know what I'm talking about? Where Richard Gere, he reaches into he's on the phone with him with Mothman, whose name is Indrid Cold, which is a fucking great band name.
Oh,
But he's on the phone and he's like, so tell me what's in my hand. And he doesn't even know what's in his hand because he just opened the drawer and quickly put his hand around something. And Mothman's like, chapstick. And he opens his hand, his chapstick. My God, so many goosebumps. That was crazy as a child.
okay. That's the
I've
Monday
not
movie
seen
then.
that one.
I
Have
think
not
that's our
seen that
Monday night
one.
movie. I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to join us for our Monday's Midnight Movie Madness alliteration for the win, join the Discord. we'll be watching The Mothman Prophecies starring Richard Gere Monday night at midnight. Okay, getting back to some of these
Perfectly
videos.
legal movie screening, by the way.
I own Mothman Prophecies on Blu-ray. It's
Yeah.
all good. We're watching my copy of it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything we watch, I own. No, I'm not joking. I'm a physical media junkie. I literally have everything when it comes to horror. So, yeah. Anyways, let's see. What was... Okay, we're moving on to a different... Let's find another clip.
Not that guy.
Okay, so... Let's see. What's this one?
يا جماعة ما تلاحظوا ان هذه كلها تتحرك كل هذه كلها بسم الله لا اله الا الله اعوذ بكلمات الله التامات
Oh.
What the fuck?
من شر ما خلق.
My man just straight kicked that door in. Fuck you, Ghost. Kick.
Yeah.
It's like my friend Emilio from my team. He's the guy that's just like, you know what? If I die, all good. It's content. Just make sure to get it on camera.
You're gonna make so much money off that.
لا اله الا الله
Yeah.
لا اله الا الله.
It's not a lot.
لا 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 لا.
What is that?
لا لا لا.
Oh, what? Oh, no, that's just...
See, stuff like this.
يا جماعة أنا ماني قادر من ريحة الكلب والله العظيم أنتم عزكم
Yeah,
الله.
this is just for your buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
لا إله إلا
That
الله.
ain't.
أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
No, see, that thing that was swinging was a
It
chandelier.
was the chandelier, yeah, because everything's
Yeah.
like basically being like fucking shook back and forth. It looks like. I love this first comment right here. People in the Middle East hunt ghosts like they owe them money. Money. Zero fear. It's insane. So good because it's so fucking true from every clip I've ever seen. They just walk in. They're just like, "Fuck you, man." So let's see. I
أعوذ
want to see
بكلمات
how
الله
this
التامات
ends.
من شر ما خلق. لا 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 لا.
And the language can sound so violent when it needs to. You know, it's just like German.
Yeah.
Like no matter what word, as long as you put the right inflection on it, it's gonna sound nasty.
والله العظيم ماني قادر من الريحة يا جماعة.
What the?
لا إله إلا الله.
What was that? Did
يا جماعة ما
somebody
تلاحظون-
throw a file cabinet down the fucking stairs? What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
I
was it,
can't.
though?
Yeah, that's it. I can't believe this.
Did he
Stuff.
die?
No, obviously not. He posted it on TikTok afterwards.
Oh, the ghost didn't post that?
I'd have to check
Are you
accounts. I'd have to check accounts. Actually, I'm not too sure. He's fearless because it's fake.
Yep. Yep.
I'm gonna have to agree there. When it comes to things like this, they're fun to watch. Don't get me wrong. And I wish. Well, I don't know if I wish it were true, but I wish I could trust people with something like this being true, that it happened to them. Because I've met people who have actually experienced poltergeist activity before, and you know, they walk away from it. If it's long term, especially, they'll walk away from that shit emotionally scarred.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, people make light of it, and you know that's perfectly fine. I can't judge you for what you laugh about. I laugh about terrible things every day, probably every hour. But I don't know. It's just when it comes to these, it's always the first thing that comes to my mind is, okay, how many of his friends does he have with him?
Yeah.
You know, like, okay, there's probably one here. There's probably one further back because the other doors were moving. There's probably one on this side for when he went into that room. And there's probably somebody stationed on the stairs as well.
And someone with a file cabinet ready to throw down the stairs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's this guy right here. He's actually been rolling the file cabinet ready to go this entire time. His friend's just hogging all the spotlight. Sucks for him. Sucks for him. Okay. Y'all want to move on? Let's move on.
Yeah,
that just
that's nice.
that just felt not
Too
really worth it.
fakeable.
Yeah, exactly. It's too.
Yeah. It's not necessarily fake, but that's fakeable.
It's generic.
Yeah.
You know.
There's no way to
Okay, this is
disprove
called.
or prove it.
Okay, man.
Okay,
Just
what's
let me
this
see what's
on?
up. No, that's my cousin Harry. Yes, the elusive cryptid known as Crackhead. This should be good. All right, here we go.
Creature.
Hold on, I'm going to increase the. Oh, come on.
It's so tiny.
I know it won't let me. Okay. Shit.
Well,
Is there any way to just zoom the entire
The creature.
screen?
if you control zoom in. So, or,
can do
you
that.
mean on my end?
No, for me.
Oh.
What do I do? Control what?
Control and then the scroll, the mouse scroll.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah, but it still only gets it so.
yeah.
Damn. All right, we're gonna have to.
Instagram's a
We're gonna
bitch.
have to
That's
deal
fine.
with it.
That's fine.
Gonna have to deal with it. I'll start. The whole appeal of this was us browsing through them ourselves, but if it becomes enough of an issue to where people can't see the videos that we're watching, blah blah blah, we'll start ripping them ourselves. So because we want our viewers to have the best possible viewing experience for the show. So
Let's see if I can get it even bigger.
which Des is great at accomplishing. So
I'm trying.
we will get there.
There we go. Maybe a little bigger.
There we go. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. The creature.
The creature.
Whoa! Right there. Right there.
No. Oh, that's just.
Why'd you close the door?
Is this a hospital or a morgue?
It looks like an old hospital. I mean, those are gurneys, aren't there? Aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could maybe
That
be a
could someone
morgue.
in makeup.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, that could. It could be a movie set too.
That's true. Oh, that's even better, actually. Yeah. That's something that people actually don't mention a lot with these things. Is I've actually seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you watch a really good found footage flick, and it's got like a really nice clip in it. I've seen people try to take clips from South Korean horror films, and put them out there like they're real. So you know, that's what bothers me so much about the paranormal community is there are so many bad faith actors in the sector that you can take none of us seriously, unfortunately, when it comes to this stuff. Now, personally, I'm not going to lie to you about this shit. Number one, it's just against my moral code. Number two, I don't care enough to.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if that's bad. It's probably good for you as a viewer. There's nothing in it for me to lie to you, if that makes sense. There's last week we saw some real evidence that my team caught late last year, you know? So it's when it comes to stuff like this, it's just I'm just going to give you my straight opinion, because even if I tell you it's all fake and it's bullshit, at least it's entertaining. You know?
Yeah.
That's what we're here to do. I am here to help you escape from a terrible day.
On the other hand, I just want to point out, I might not always tell the truth. so don't believe anything I say.
Oh, that's good. I like
That
it. I
doesn't
like
apply
it.
to me.
All right, well, we'll make sure that's somebody take a note of that. Somebody take a note of that. There's somebody out there that'll clip that, and it'll come back to haunt us on episode 500 or some shit like that, you know. So, okay, so this thing though, This just looks like a dude in maybe a latex suit,
Yeah.
if that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
the shape isn't enough for me to think that's not human. You know, because
It
like
reminds me of
head,
in
shoulders.
It Follows.
Oh, great film!
Um,
Great film.
Yeah. Like the naked old lady that follows her for a while.
Oh
And it
yeah.
just kind of reminds me of that.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Or even the naked old lady in Doctor Sleep.
Oh god.
But it kind of like disappears. That
Yeah,
could be...
Did you guys see that last scene right there? The last
Yeah, that
scene
was
right
weird.
where it comes out and it's in the middle of the. That's the weirder one in my opinion. Hold on.
Mm.
Come on. Where was it? God.
Hello.
Was this it? Come on.
Hello. Yeah,
Step
it's
out.
right
Step
there.
out.
This is slowed down and zoomed in.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
It's so
It.
quick.
Why?
Slowed down and zoomed in.
Why is everything always filmed on a potato? Why is everything always so jerky? And why is
Every time.
everything so short without any context? It's like, damn it, people.
Yep. If you're trying to convince me, this
It's
ain't
not
it.
working.
Yeah.
This ain't it.
It's sad how easily people will fall for these things, though. Like, what is this one? Let's see, what is this?
아, 베란다 문고. 베란다 문고. 양키키. 아, 혼또?
Oh, it's the Scooby TikTok music.
아겠다.
Ooh.
Someone in the closet?
맞아. 아, 베란다 문고.
I can't. Let's watch it again real quick, see if we can find
Okay.
where that was.
베란다 문고.
Okay, I don't see anything in the closet yet.
양키키. 아, 혼또?
Oh,
there it is.
Shit.
Hey.
아겠다.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have
The
had
Asian
that.
ones are super creepy.
They really are. I don't know how to explain it. It's not really a I mean, it's
Like,
not
I
even.
could easily be his little sister with, you know.
Yeah,
But-
like, most definitely.
맞아.
That's that's fucking weird. The way the head. Hold on. Let's let him walk past one more time. Right here. See, I thought it might just
Oh.
be like a mask or something, maybe sitting up there, like at the top of the closet, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
once he walks past it, the head is farther down than the what is that called? The
Shelf?
yes, the shelf. Thank you. Yeah, that word. Her head's down
gotcha.
below the shelf and in front of it. So I don't know,
Okay. Hit play.
but that's it. It's just
That's it. Just a little peep.
and then they show the
Hmm.
I don't think there's any
I'm calling little sister.
yeah. Ryan
Yeah.
and Shane, of course. Let's see what this is. The man behind the piano.
This is potato film.
What the fuck? What was that? Sorry.
It's potato vision again.
I know. I don't understand. What is this? The Nightcrawler.
Hola gente, otra vez el ruido.
At least I can actually make out the things that are in this room right now. So that's a good sign. Let's see what this is all about.
Me gusta hacerme compañía hoy, pero ya estoy sola. Todo el día se escucha un ruido de abajo. Y la verdad que no sé. Ay, la concha, por olor a árbol.
She says there's something there. Do either of you see anything yet? I don't.
Mm-mm.
Okay, here we go.
Sora. Sora, subí.
Oh, there's hands on the
I-
stairs?
I really wish they wouldn't add music to this shit.
I know.
God, it ruins so many clips.
Is that like good for the TikTok algorithm or something?
Pardon?
Ooh. Is it good for the TikTok algorithm or something?
What, having the music?
Yeah.
No, it's
I
just
don't know.
supposed to make it scarier. I mean,
Oh.
it's just like horror movies. You know, you put a nice score behind it. It's creepier. I think Eli pointed that out in our server the other day, actually, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nera.
Oh, what the? Oh, those are hands.
Oh,
Yeah, those are
yeah.
hands.
Yeah.
Those are hands.
Eee.
Yeah, but
Oh, it could be coming from under the stairs.
Yeah, maybe.
Because there's slats between the stairs, but it could be anyone.
so basically, what you're telling me is this lady went to Halloween Express and bought the fake hands that you're supposed to hang out of the back of your trunk on your car to make it look like you've got somebody in it, and put them on her stairs.
Counterpoint. This obviously wasn't filmed in America. Do they have Halloween?
There has to be an
party
equivalent. There has to be an equivalent.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I mean,
there
the
has to be.
stores.
Well, they probably
The
don't have
Halloween
that.
outlet.
They probably don't have those companies exactly, but I imagine there has to be something out there to get,
True.
supplies like that. I mean, they do celebrate Halloween out there, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, just making sure. Making sure I'm not losing my mind. It's like, I feel like Halloween should just be a universal thing at this point.
I was thinking Spirit Halloween stores.
Oh, Spirit! Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a great one too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Love
here we
it.
go. Here we go. This is actually clear. Okay.
All right. That is not a good theme for pajamas. Plaid on plaid.
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck?
This is not.
What the fuck is going? Oh god.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Okay, this was
That one's definitely
see here.
real.
Here we go.
That's just a jump
I love this.
scare.
I love this comment right here. I thought your page was supposed to be scary. No, I thought it said stupid instead of scripted. Never mind. Bro's acting as if there's actual horror monsters go out against him. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, that's so stupid. Okay, let's see what else we got down here. This is why you always lock your doors. Okay, let's I'm going to do some exploring here. No, that's a fucking page. I'm not looking for a page. I'm looking for a reels. Give me some reels. Because I tried to go on to our most hated platform, TikTok, earlier and find some stuff on there, and it literally just kept shutting down my computer. It was weird. Like, I refused to download the app. It's not gonna happen. You're never gonna get that from me. But yeah.
I'm even weary of Instagram and Threads. Everybody's going on over to Threads now
Are
from
they?
Twitter. Yeah, and I don't trust Zuck.
Fuck Zuck. Fuck Zuck.
Fuck Zuck.
That
I
guy.
can't.
All right, here we go. So, okay, here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
This one says wait for it. Oh, it doesn't have any sound.
Okay, well.
No fucking way.
Okay.
That bike is.
Oh,
Does that happen?
I don't know how to explain that.
yeah.
Like, could a brake just have failed or something?
No, it turned itself.
Yeah. And it's
It
going
looks
full.
like somebody's literally got their left foot on the ground right now,
And
using
then
it as a
it
kick,
disappears.
and they're trying to turn around, and it just fell because they disappeared or something.
Yeah.
Let's see if anybody's actually got some nope. Absolutely nothing. There is nothing here. That is interesting. That's
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
do we
mean-
think that this ghost can or can't ride a bike?
Can't ride a bike.
He can't ride a
Tried
bike.
to.
He tried. Yeah,
Tried to.
exactly. He tried, but he
Always
failed.
wanted to.
Even
Yeah.
in death, he fails. That's just sad. Damn.
You gotta reach your dreams while you're living. That's
Yeah.
what they say.
Yeah. Otherwise, you end
Yeah.
up like this guy and drop a bike after already being dead. So not only are you
Classic
dead,
mistake.
yeah, right. I think that happens. I think that happens at least twice a weekend, at least.
Why- You cross off things off your bucket list before you die.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Most definitely. See, here's the thing that I know immediately not to take seriously because Zach Bacon's is right there. And
Yeah.
no, thank you.
Mm-mm.
So, moving on. What is this? Let's see.
Location unknown.
Okay, there's stuff moving.
Okay. That could be magnets.
Yeah. Or fishing line. Once again, it is terrible quality. That looked like it moved like... See, look at this shit.
Fish.
Like, why is it so... Like, why is it so grainy? Okay, it's supposed to be
Yeah.
like a... This is supposed to be a security camera, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like a restaurant. It looks like a line.
Yeah, it says Prism Nightclub,
restaurant.
Nottingham,
Nightclub,
England.
yeah.
Okay.
Behind the bar. So you got a loose bar door and scary music.
Oh, all the bottles.
well.
The bottles are getting thrown out. Okay. See, why do they put all this fucking dumb music?
Yeah. It's
Like-
annoying and
It's not
distracting.
scary enough on its own.
No, it's basically not like that. That you're right. It's just I'm gonna mute it right now while it's playing because it's that bad. Okay, here we go.
Oh, I've seen that one before.
What the fuck was that?
It,
Okay, that's all three of them that were in there. What the hell was that last
Okay.
one?
I think it was a deer
You're probably right.
and just too fast for the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's look at one or two more of these and then we'll move on to our midnight movie.
Yeah.
And after that, a song or two, and then it's time to skedaddle. What is this doing in Paranormal Evidence?
Oh,
What?
Never mind. Never mind. Okay, here we go. What's this? Okay, while at the Fowler Theater, we may have caught an EVP on a security camera during an Estes method session. Okay, the Estes method is where... Do you two ladies know what ghost boxes are? Spirit boxes?
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
The way my team does it is we set it to go backwards instead of forwards through the stations, and we set it very, very high rate so that there's not much of a chance of words actually coming together or whatever. So you've got that going. You hook headphones into it instead of just, like letting it play like everybody else always does in videos.
Yeah.
You've got headphones in for it. You cover up your eyes, and you make sure you cannot hear what the rest of your team is asking. So you're away from them. You've just got the ghost, the spirit box in. Can't see, can't hear anything except for that. They ask questions. If you hear something, you yell it out. That's the Estes method. So just wanted to put that out there. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's very fun. Whenever it's time to do that, I'm always the one that everybody goes to when we do it in our team. But yeah, somebody's blindfolded and they're wearing noise canceling headphones with a spirit box plug. I could have just read that. Fuck my life. Okay. Anyways, during this session, others are encouraged to ask questions. Well, yeah, basically everything I just said. Okay, here we go. Did you hear that? Right. Yeah. I can't. I hear something, but maybe small talk. It sounds like something along those lines. That's it's not enough though. It's
Yeah.
there's no point in.
So little.
Yeah, if that were part of a bigger like presentation, it would make sense. But
Yeah. Or more going on. At least give me some orbs.
right. There should be at least some orbs in here if they're really talking to you. You should be getting something. Something
sure.
else. Okay. All right. So as long as this one's good, this is going to be our last one for the evening.
All right.
Okay, so December 6th, 2019. The projection booth door opens. The last time it was opened by a person was 12 hours prior. December tends to be an active month, and it is the anniversary of the first suicide attempt by the manager who eventually killed himself in 68.
Oh. Wow. It's got a convincing backstory.
All right. Oh, okay.
Oh. There's something that moved in the window, too.
Wait, what was that about a window?
There's something that moves in the window when the door opens, too.
Oh, really? Okay.
Like a head, yeah.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I see what you were talking about there. You see, stuff like that, though, I want to believe these people so fucking bad. That's the deal. Like, I'm literally Mulder. I want to believe so bad. I want to believe in all of it so bad. But, bro, this is a movie theater, right? So I know you've got cameras everywhere. You should.
Yeah.
Shouldn't there be a camera on the other fucking side of that door?
Oh.
At least
True.
like one pointing up the stairs, showing there's nobody walking up there or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just seems
Yeah,
like
good point.
it just seems like there's small things that people could do to easily get past all of the doubt that you're going to get. Which you are always going to get doubt, and thank God for that, because if people believed everything they saw immediately as soon as they saw it, what a world!
Yeah.
What
We
a
still
world!
believe all the photoshops.
Yeah.
As time goes, I believe less.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Sure.
And now we've
Yeah.
got deep fakes happening, so it's hard to
Mhm.
even trust like things that you see
That look
like
completely real.
yeah, like look completely real. You question whether or not this is something they would actually say, and then at that point it's like, wait, can I really do that? Is that now how he's thinking? Is he suddenly a racist bastard? When did that happen? You know, like shit like that. So there's just so many small things that can be done by these people, and they're things that we try to think of when we're out there. You know, it's like we didn't need to do anything for the one we showed last week where it was the mist. Because, number one, we were all out on the front porch smoking at the time. We weren't even inside. That was just a static cam that picked that up. And number two, there is absolutely nothing around it that could cause what you saw on the camera. Like, I wouldn't even know how to do that if I wanted to.
Yeah, yeah.
And I do want to know how to do that because it would be cool it'd be cool to do for a short film or something, you know, but
yeah.
so I don't even know, like, I wouldn't know how to fake that. So it's, you know, like that's, you know, that's something small, but, you know, like a door opening. I just feel like you could take steps to prevent people like me from ripping you to shreds with your evidence.
Yeah.
That's all. That's
Sure.
it. That's it. But yeah, that's, I think that's going to be the end of our paranormal analysis for the evening. Anyways, so what's next on the docket, ladies? What are we looking at? I think we've got our midnight movie. Yes. Do you need me to do you have the trailers and stuff lined up?
I do, and I have them on silent.
Okay.
It should be muted. So, yeah, I got an older trailer first, and then the newer trailer. Do that.
Excellent.
Just playing in the background while we chat.
Oh yeah, of course. You got to keep them on there. So Des, why don't you well, I guess I'll do this one instead of always putting everything on you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. So earlier, well, last week, after last week's show, you know, I said to Des, you know, you've been working very hard doing this. And I try to make sure I hammer that in when I talk to her all the time, because I want to make sure that she understands that she's actually appreciated for everything she does. Because I don't, like 2 months ago, if you would have told me I'd have a producer working with me that like basically holds my hand the entire time while I do a fucking show, I'd be like, nah, you're a liar. But somehow, I mean, I lucked up with Des here, and she's far surpassed any like expectations that I've had for anything. I mean, look at the screen you're watching us on right now. It's just great. I'm glad it what's the word? Kismet? Is that it? Yeah. Kismet,
yeah.
Something like that.
Serendipitous.
Yes, serendipitous. Exactly. So, thank you, Edwin. Thank you, Salvo. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have met Des. Anyways.
Rest in peace tonight, guys.
Rest in peace, fellas. And we mean that every night.
Yeah.
Every night.
Restful sleeps.
Restful sleeps. I feel like people are going to take that the wrong way, and they think we want them to die.
No.
Like Dove came in.
Not that way.
Yeah, Dove came in earlier. She's like, "Wait, Edwin's not dead." Killed me.
Yeah.
But okay. Anyways, we were chatting last week, and we had done Dr. Sleep for the first one because that was. Oh, sorry about that. That was my first chance to really pick something and like dig in. So I went for Dr. Sleep, which is one of my favorite films. So this week came around and I was like, I first just threw the ball into Dez's court completely, and I was like, hey, pick something, And the time came
This was
around.
on the 4th of July.
Yeah. So the time came around Sunday, actually. I think it was Sunday, because the next night was our movie night that we do in the Discord. So I messaged her and I was like, yo, have you come up with a film? Because we got to do the watch party. Or whatever.
Whoop.
And so we just started talking about what week it was. It was July 4th week. A lot of people had the night before off. They have July 4th off here in America. So the night before, they're wide open. They're just kicking back until the festivities the next day. So that got the wheels turning for number one. More people might be there, which they were. And number two, let's try to do something a little patriotic. And there's nothing more patriotic to me than a quote that I am going to give you from this film right now. Roddy Piper himself, about 2/3 of the way into the film, proclaims, I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum. It's so good. It's such a good line. So good.
Yeah.
And
I
everyone's
didn't realize it was from this movie.
Exactly. It's a like one of those pop culture quotes that you hear all the time, and a lot of people don't know where it came from. So there's that, and I think it was made by John Carpenter, legendary horror guy, the same gentleman behind Halloween. I mean, he created Michael Myers, for fuck's sake. The Thing, The Fog, Assault on Precinct 13. God, I could probably keep going, but I'm not going to. We figured, hey, let's do something more accessible. So my mind automatically floated to John Carpenter. So I threw that name to Dez, and Dez was like, does he have anything patriotic? And we both were just like, They Live will work. Because I don't know if anybody's ever actually seen this film besides the people that watched it with us that are watching right now. I haven't looked at the screen in a while. How many people are actually watching? 12. Oh. Wow. Okay. Let's see. If you've seen...
That could have been everybody.
Yeah, if you've seen They Live, the film.
Oh.
Give me a 1 in chat. Just give me a 1.
I should do that.
So, basically, They Live is a film by John Carpenter about this gentleman named I can't remember his actual name in the film. He's played by Roddy Piper, who's a wrestler at the time. He was very famous in WCW and WWF. So he's our main star. He's just moved to LA, needs to find a job, so he ends up doing construction with a black gentleman that he meets, and during those hijinks and getting used to the city, he comes across this church where these people are gathering to try to. It seems like they're trying to take something down in a way. And, he goes snooping around thinking he's going to find, like, guns and, shit like that or whatever in the church. Yeah. And it ends up being sunglasses.
Rebels.
Just nothing but sunglasses. So he's just like, what the fuck is this, And he takes a pair. And I'm sure, I think it's actually playing in the trailer on the screen right now for a lot of people. Yeah. But, he puts on these glasses. And suddenly, everything that we know of as consumerism, marketing, is suddenly revealed to be propaganda completely, and not the loose version of propaganda that we hear nowadays, which is don't get me wrong, there's a shit ton of propaganda out there on both sides still to this day, but this is a whole new fucking level of propaganda.
Straight up obey.
Yeah, like it literally obey is written on one of the signs.
Stay asleep.
Yeah, stay asleep, marry, reproduce, stuff like that. Like one of my favorites is there's a going out of sale sign in one of the windows, and he puts on the glasses and reads, and all it says is buy more, buy more. That's it. I just thought that was funny because you see a going out of business sale sign, and you're like, I think I can get away with buying 4 times as much stuff because it's a quarter of the price. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it just nowadays
That's how they get you.
yeah, nowadays when it comes to stuff like this, now don't get me wrong, the criticism of capitalism and consumerism is very heavy-handed in this film. Like, it's not super subtle, but at the same time, I don't feel like anyone is preaching to me, if that makes sense. Because with a lot of today's modern media, when they try to give you like the moral of the story, relate it back to something, I feel like I'm being hit over the head with a fucking claw hammer. And somebody's just like, bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. I don't need all that. Like, I'm a grown man. I know what context is. It's cool. So going back and watching this, it just reminded me of, like, this is going to sound sad because it's going to make me sound like an old man, but it just makes me think about how great movies used to be back then. Back before studios interfered hardcore and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anybody got a favorite scene from this one?
I really liked like the extended fight scene, the long-ass brawl scene between the buddies. Like, it just went on forever and ever.
Yes.
And you could tell they're pro wrestlers.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And the glasses survived all of that.
Sorry, no spray. But yeah, that's that scene. That's how my cousin sold me on watching the movie back in the day when I was really young. Was he just showed me the fight scene, and I was just like, "What the fuck is this?" Because the entire time, Roddy Piper's just screaming at the black guy. He's like, "Put on the sunglasses!" over and over again. You're just like, "What the fuck is going on?" So I had to watch it, and I really enjoyed it. I would put it in my top 5 Carpenter films, maybe. Yeah, top 5.
Yeah,
at least.
I could agree with that.
Yeah.
Oh, I
it
loved
had
it.
so many good quotes too.
So many. So, Des, it was you that mentioned the fight scene, right?
Yeah.
Kels, was there anything else? Was there another one? Or, I mean, the fight scene sticks out. I know.
Oh, for sure. I really, not so much a scene. I just really loved that chick who was just somehow sedated through the whole thing. She just had no soul. Everything's going on, and she's just monotoned, monoface, like just.
That was weird, wasn't it? Yeah.
I loved her. She was funny.
That was interesting because, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't she also the love interest at the same time?
Yeah.
And it looked like she was dead inside.
Yeah. Everything that went on, she was just completely just straight faced and monotoned.
And I thought that was because she was like an alien or something like that.
Same. I thought maybe somehow she'd bypassed the sunglasses. Maybe she was at a different level. Something like that.
Oh,
but
right.
no.
She's soulless too, but
she's
no.
just soulless.
Soulless human, I guess.
Xanax.
Which is honestly probably an even better way of doing it because not only do you have to worry about aliens, but there truly are soulless human beings walking on this planet. So
Stop at nothing to actually facilitate an alien invasion.
Yeah. I'm sure as long as a significant portion of our population got paid enough, they would willingly help exterminate the rest of the entire human race for aliens. As long as they got paid enough and were guaranteed that they would have a place afterwards.
Well, who's to say they already aren't?
Maybe they are.
True.
Honestly,
It could already be.
they probably are. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you. That sounds like it seems like something that would actually be happening right now. Because I mean, you could tie that back into the whole slow trickle of alien information. Once again, like it all goes hand in hand almost. Now that I think about it, this was a great film to match up with aliens for a topic. Because
Yep.
shit, I lost my place. God damn it.
All by design.
Yes. Anyways, yeah, it really is. But I love John Carpenter because not only is he a great director, he's a great writer. He writes basically all of his films. The best part on top of that is he does the music for all of his films. So the entire score is him. Every film.
Man's a legend.
Yeah, that iconic Halloween song, you know.
Yeah.
That's something that he just came up with on a whim one night, for fuck's sake.
That's crazy.
I can't even imagine that. Like I've got he's got quite a few albums that he put out over the years. And they have you know, they'll have the themes from the films on them, but they'll also have like little snippets and morsels of stuff that was left behind in the studio and things of that nature. And his albums are just very interesting to listen to because I'm obviously not an instrumental musician myself, but I do enjoy instrumental music a lot, especially stuff like Explosions in the Sky and This Will Destroy You, all that post-rock stuff. But
Yeah.
the scores are I got to be in the right mood for scores, like to listen to a score from a film. But
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, when I actually do though, Carpenter is very high on that list for me. So what do you think of the music in this film? Does I know it had more of a it's I think it kind of suffered a little bit from the switch from the 80s to the 90s.
Yeah. And like it definitely I forgot to look up when Back to the Future came out. But this definitely has a Back to the Future vibe. Because this came out in
Yeah.
1988. And I don't know if that was like something they were trying to avoid at the time, if it was like too close.
Back to the Future came out in 85.
In 85, yeah. So this is quite a couple years after.
Yeah.
Um,
What year did they live come out?
88.
Okay. It came out a year before part 2, if that helps. Okay.
So,
In the middle there, yeah.
yeah. And it has a similar flavor. I don't know, maybe it's the mullet, but
Oh no.
he's doing a real...
I totally get what you
He's doing
mean.
Marty McFly meets Rambo in this.
MacGyver.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a dude kicking ass and taking names throughout the entire film,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. And
It's,
Marty was all about chewing bubblegum and kissing his mom.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Yes.
I got definitely NYPD Blue versus MacGyver vibes off that.
yeah.
Sure. The music, the mullet, the feel, everything.
Yeah.
And that's
yeah.
a perfect combination for me.
Same. It takes me back to a moment in time where everything was simpler. Like even then before I was born. Cuz I was born in 89, but you know, I look back to like old classic films and stuff like that and I just think to myself like things had to have been easier back then. It seems like they were in a lot of ways. At least as an artist. You know, as an artist, it was easier back then. And you want to know why?
Or-
Here's my thing.
Oh.
Nowadays, you can spend $200 on some recording gear, and suddenly everyone's a professional musician. When back in the day, it came down to everybody working their asses off in a garage until you saved up enough money to go to a recording studio.
And hope a
And
label picks you up.
and yep, exactly. And you burn it the discs over and over again, cassette tapes. You send them out to every radio station you know. It's just, and now it's, you've got that, and then on top of that, you've got things like America's Got Talent, The Voice,
all the
things like
music
that.
industry, like labels, the big labels and stuff like that. Like now you see artists like Kesha and Taylor Swift trying to get rights to their music that they wrote and everything.
Yeah,
but they
yeah.
can't. They can't do anything with it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that blows my mind. That's one thing that I could never do that. Is I feel like I'd lose a part of myself if I sold the rights to my songs.
Yeah, maybe one of these conspiracy spaces, I'll talk about the rap industry conspiracy.
Yes, I was going to suggest that.
Wait. Give us a little preview of that. What are you talking about here?
Okay, so I'm not all right up on it at the moment, so if I'm talking out of my ass, I apologize.
Just give us a little.
But it's just
a little
that
tiny taste. A little tiny taste. Come on.
in the 90s when gangster music was like starting to come up and stuff like that, there's a conspiracy that the labels were trying to pick up these artists and like capitalize on the East Coast West Coast feud. And perpetuating that, and at first when hip hop first came out, it was a lot of like old stuff is a lot of like positive, like and you think of like De La Soul and stuff like that, and it was a lot of Abby.
Yep, same. Yep.
It was I mean, we're not naming names.
Maybe we need to bring her in here so she can say it. Not us.
It'll come up on the side chat there. We'll see.
Yes.
We're just talking record execs. These are just record execs. No affiliation to anything that we can know of. But yeah, they turned rap more towards the gangster style and the more violent, drug-centric and hoe music through the 90s, whereas like in the early 90s and the 80s you had like De La Soul and
the Fugees,
Master Flash, the Fugees, Lauryn Hill.
Oh God, Lauryn Hill was so good at first.
God, I love the
Miseducation. Oh God, such a good record.
My favorite albums. But even like with her, like as soon as she put out that album and blew up, and they tried to milk her for her musical soul.
And she's been fucked ever since.
Yeah.
She put out what? Well, I think it was 2 records, and one of them was an MTV Unplugged thing, where it was just her and a guitar for like 2 discs long.
Yeah.
And here's the deal.
They tried to ruin her.
Yeah, here's the deal. I love Lauryn Hill. She's a great songwriter. Shit guitar player. You do not put Lauryn Hill on MTV Unplugged. And on top of that, you don't record it and then release it as an album with every song that she played over a 3-hour period. What the fuck?
No.
I mean, I get it. Miseducation came out like 5 or 6 years before you finally got her there, and all the songs were new. But all those songs sounded very new, if you know what I mean. Very new.
That's too bad.
It really is. I love her to death.
Bad. Yeah.
But that's that conspiracy is very easy to believe though, because when you point it out, you can almost go back in time and like kind of point to it a little bit. It's like
there's some good interviews too. I'll try and dig them up for. There's some good interviews with some old school gangster rappers and stuff like that, where they talk about these meetings. I think.
So like with like
Yeah.
people like NWA, for instance, were they around before this happened, and suddenly the executives
know.
wanted everybody else to sound like them?
I can't say,
No? Okay.
but
Okay.
yeah, I think it was kind of like, I don't know. We'll go over it. I'll
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
and
that
then we'll
sounds
go
like
over
a great topic that we'll be getting into within the next month or so. So if you're interested in that, make sure to tune in always.
And we'll avoid the spiciness of naming any names.
Of course. Of course. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that one artist. I don't know if okay. Yeah, Kanye's gone on about this before. Okay, he has.
Oh yeah, sounds like him.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Kanye.
Mhm.
Crazy son of a bitch.
He goes off on it. So.
Apparently we mentioned the fight scene earlier from They Live.
Yeah.
Bringing it back around, but
Okay.
I remember mentioning during our watch party that I was pretty sure. Well, actually, I think what I said was I'd be willing to bet money that this fight scene wouldn't exist if Roddy Piper weren't a professional wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it was Liquid what's their name? Does Liquid
Monster creature.
Yeah, Liquid Creature, newer arrival to the Discord, which great addition. Fun. Is that a guy or a girl? Do you know?
I think it's a lady.
It's a lady. All right.
Yeah,
Well, it's nice to have her around. She actually knows what she's talking about with a lot of things. But she pointed out to me that that's actually mentioned in the director's commentary track on the physical release. And I have to admit that it was weird being called out on that, because I'm usually the one that says, bro, you gotta listen to the commentary. Just listen to the commentary. Because I love that stuff. Like that's one of the reasons that I buy things on disc, is because when all you motherfuckers Wi-Fi goes down, I'm watching everything I love still. I don't need your streaming shit. I've got a Blu-ray player that's operated by batteries, motherfucker. You know? Like it's just you don't have to rely on. I don't like the idea of having to rely on something like that to make sure I can watch things. And I love the idea of the apocalypse happen. Well, no, sorry. I don't love the idea of the apocalypse itself happening. Not bad.
This went dark.
I do.
I love the idea of if the apocalypse were to happen, I would be the archive guy that everybody comes to. You know?
Yeah.
Like everybody comes to me, they're just like, yo, you remember that one movie that had that guy and this guy and that guy in it? Yeah, I think that was called Big Fish. I wonder if we can find that somewhere. Nick's got it. He's 2 streets over right now. Let's go get it. You know, like this. That's. I just think it's funny to think about, because people like doomsday preppers like think of like necessities and shit like that. I'm thinking about entertainment, because you know what? When the world comes to an end and you've got to deal with all that bullshit, everybody deserves to watch a movie at the end of the day.
Yeah, you gotta have something to bargain with.
Exactly.
There's
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got movies. You got books. You got music. What?
Yeah.
It's just all about having a giant library. You know, like like American Beauty. The guy that takes the pictures. I know his real name is Wes Bentley. I can't remember what his character's name is. The one that takes the video of the plastic bag. Yeah, but in his room, if you can remember, in his room, he's got that like archive where it's just like, you know those
Wasn't
like
he stalking somebody?
Yes, he was. He was. So
Oh.
I'm not going to say that what he was doing was good, but the man
His
had
system was.
the man had impeccable organizational skills. That's all I'm going to say. That's it. That's it. It was,
Okay.
his organization skills were great. You know, just like the little white sleeve so that you can fit as much on each shelf as possible, which I personally wouldn't do. I'd make sure they're all in hard cases, but it looked good.
Yeah. It was cohesive.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a big fan of that. You know, a lot of people seem to believe that men have no idea when it comes to interior design and things of that nature, but they're wrong.
Well,
That's all I'll say. They're wrong. They're wrong. Okay. Is there anything else anybody really wanted to mention about this film? Is there anything you two want to talk about?
just that seems like LA never changes.
Yeah, I remember you making that comment during it. Actually. Which part of it exactly did it hit you where you were like, "Oh damn, I've seen all that."
Like downtown, like real downtown LA, like near Skid Row and stuff like that.
Ah, okay.
The rough
okay.
parts.
The rough areas of the neck of the woods.
Yeah, it very much like reminded me of a place that my mom used to. She did Meals on Wheels and stuff, and I would go with her. So just be like, "Wow." Oh, Abby
Did
wants
you
to
grow?
come in.
Did you grow up in LA?
Halfway. We got a
cool.
guest
Okay.
coming in.
We do. Who we got? Who's here?
Oh my god.
Abby.
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 Do you guys know about the Jews?
I think.
In general?
I've heard they look out for each other and they have really nice banks.
I just heard you guys were going East Coast, West Coast rap, and I thought we'd bring up the Jews.
Obviously, you know
Yeah.
we're at war
That
right
is
now.
That is the unnamed
Tiptoe.
Thanks for coming on, Abby.
Look at what you're saying with Ice-T, okay? He called them out first. Go after him.
We're not monetized. It's all good.
Yeah, look. One of these days, I do have a dream of making Nick Fuentes my cat boy. It will happen.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm down
Go
with
for
that.
it. Fucking go for it.
That's all I have.
Still blurry.
You are blurry. Get it together, Nodle.
Well, for a slow week, I think we did good.
There you go. You're good. You're good. You're good. Don't fuck with it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that's fair. There you go.
Yeah,
Good.
there you go.
Great.
All right,
Awesome.
we're good.
Perfect.
Am I good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, any thoughts about the Jews?
Like I said,
in the
they seem to be very good to each other.
All right. All right. Well, I gotta go to work. Bye.
Take it easy, Abby.
Bye, Abby. Thank you. always good to have an
That's how you do an ambush call right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
You get to the point, you make your jokes, and you dip. I'm good with that. Just don't drag it.
Great. Love
Anyway,
it.
so love
And I
it.
got my disclaimer window now to throw up just in case.
Exactly.
We're prepared.
Abby, enjoy your night at work.
Yeah, have a good work.
Yes. Kels, you were anything else you want to say about the film? I remember seeing you laughing your ass off the entire time. So glad to see that you enjoyed it at least. So there's that.
Oh, it was a 10 out of 10 for me. All I'd have to say is if you haven't seen it, go see it. It's freaking
Worth
awesome.
it. Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah, it's a perfect movie all around.
Yep, it
Loved
holds
it.
up to this day, for sure.
It really does.
Very relevant.
And
It's everything you could want in a movie.
the best part is actually I think within the last year, Scream Factory gave it a brand new 4K remaster, which is actually the version we watched the other night, which is why it looks so damn good. And I do have to recommend, if anybody gets a chance, if you really want to watch the film and you're not sailing the high seas to do so, buy a physical copy instead of buying a digital copy. Why would you want to buy something that you can't hold in your hands? I will never understand this. Like, I get it. Okay, it's cool. You can keep it on your devices and... Yeah, great. Cool. Here's the thing. You buy a hard copy, it comes with the digital copy for free. And it's usually the same price. So yeah, everybody that actually pays for digital copies of things, you are wasting a shit ton of money. Because you could have a library of physical copies that have the digital codes that come with them. And sometimes, if you go on eBay, you can get a brand new copy of a film for $7 and it's still got the digital code with it, you know? So, just want to put that out there. I'd love for more people to get into physical media, especially because of this show. So, if anybody out there is also a physical media whore, like myself, join the server. Send us pictures of your collection. I want to see collections. I want to see how many movies you've got in your collection. I want to see what they are. I want to see if
comic
you've got...
books too.
Yes, comic books as well. We all love comics. We all love all that stuff. Just if you've got any sort of of collection when it comes to entertainment stuff, we want to see it.
Like a wall of serial killer, you know,
Yeah.
Show
Totally.
us that.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like
if you got a Mothman shrine.
Yes. This just automatically makes me think of Connor from Succession. He has Napoleon's shriveled up penis in his collection. I'm glad that made everything quiet. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Good. Yes. Good. Okay.
It's my Lord of the Rings collection there.
Oh shit! Hold on. Nice.
Yeah.
Is that DVD or Blu-ray?
It is DVD, but it is. It's the extended. I know that much.
Yes,
and then
the extended
folds
editions.
out to like this. Folds out to this like.
Yeah.
Massive universe of Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Those are beautiful.
It's a whole weekend right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. You can't beat.
Well, Kels has a birthday coming up, if I'm not mistaken, sometime soon.
Ooh.
Not going to give a date. Not even going to say the month. But maybe she should be updated to the Blu-ray editions of the extended cuts. We'll work on that. Anyways, okay. Do we have anything else, or is it time to get the fuck out of here for the night already?
It's time to wrap it up. One more performance.
What is it? This hasn't been a 4-hour show, has it? What time is it?
No.
Okay, good. I mean, it was fun. Don't get me wrong.
A shorter one.
It was more just like I said, we've got some kinks to work out. And last week, I think I ran my mouth a bit more than I should have, just because I thought I needed to fill in space. But it turns out I didn't. So I tried to tone that down a bit for tonight. So I hope it worked. I hope everybody had a good time. Kels, thank you so much for dropping by and providing your insights and joking around with us on things. You're always welcome. Because
Thanks for having me.
Of course. I'm sure you'll be joining us next week.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
All right. Well, we will see Kels next week. Des obviously has done a fantastic job.
Oh, thank you.
So, how about you throw me up a very quick "Be Right Back" screen, and I'll grab the Get Fiddle.
Got it. Your desk.
Hello, hello? Everybody still out there in internet land? Okay, we have come. We have arrived. We have come. We have arrived at that part of the show where it's almost time for me to bid you adieu. Until next time. So, we're gonna play, maybe 2, maybe 3, if you behave. If you behave, maybe 3. Songs here. And, you know what? How much of a lag are we on, Des? Like, between chat, seeing what I'm saying and me saying it. Okay. If you want an original first, because I'm doing a cover last. Keep that in mind. I'm doing a cover last. If you want an original first, press 1. If you want a cover before the last cover, so 2 covers, press 2. So original 1, cover 2. I'm just going to wait around a little bit and see if anybody's actually, paying close enough attention. Kels, thank you for thank you for enjoying. Yes, thank you for enjoying the originals, Kels. A 2 just to be rude. I got you. You don't like my real songs. You don't like my real songs. I get it. No, you're fine. You're good. I want Chinese food. You know what? It's it looks like it's half and half here. What's so funny is the people that voted were my co-hosts right now. That's fucking funny as shit to me. Nah, they're good. It's all good. Alright, you broke the tie. It looks like you're getting an original before the cover. So, yeah. Okay. Everybody ready out there in internet land? It's time. It's time, everyone. Alright, this song's called The New Frontier. Okay. Sorry, my chair is so noisy. I apologize. I need to get a separate chair for when I'm just performing, because it's very hard to play guitar with a chair with arms. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. I'm not even gonna lie. So yeah, here we go. One moment. The blue light's a little getting to me just a tiny bit. One second. Okay. All right. Okay. This one's called The New Frontier. Never make it back to Carolina now, with these horses tied from the midnight ride. Ever you were to me all the way back then, it's just a loss and a crying shame. Your father's turning over in his grave. How many times will the weight of all your sins bear down on your broken back in these battles that you keep losing? You're fighting a war that you're never gonna win, just like coincidence caught up in your consequence. And I'm not gonna lose anything for you, and I'm not gonna choose between loving or leaving you. This is just a game we play. It doesn't matter anyway. It doesn't matter anyway. Never make you home to where we were before, as these trails twist and turn, leave us somewhere that we weren't before. We're catching our breath on this long and winding road. The rain's so dark and heavy, but there's nowhere left for me and you to go. How many words until you find the sea? There's a reason for all of this, and every little thing was still worse than all of your waiting. Is not even knowing if or when it's gonna come. And I'm not gonna lose anything for you, and I'm not gonna choose between loving or leaving you. This is just a game we play. Doesn't matter anyway. It doesn't matter anyway. And I'm not gonna lose anything for you, and I'm not gonna choose between loving or leaving you. This is just a game we play. It doesn't matter anyway. It doesn't matter anyway. It's so hard to get used to. Oh, yeah. Feeling good, feeling loose. It's usually how it works. You play 4 songs, and suddenly your set's over with, but you're warmed up. That one was called The New Frontier. What are we doing last? Right here, you ask? Yeah, this one right here. Wonderwall. Everybody keeps begging me to do it, so you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to lean hard into the meme and do it as earnest as I possibly fucking can. Okay, so make it serious. Okay. One second. Check. 1 second. Check. Today's gonna be the name that they're gonna give him back to you. Can you hear everything? Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Which part? Vocals or guitar? Vocals? Okay. Gotcha. Thank you. Okay. This one's called Wonderwall, obviously. Fucking hell, what am I doing? Okay. Alright, here we go. Sorry. Okay. 'Today's gonna be the day what they'll never give him back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you're not to do. And I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Back and beat the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. And I'm sure you heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. And I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk winding, no lights lead the way blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. 'Cause maybe you go be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. Today's gonna be the day, but they'll never throw him back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. And I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. No roads lead the way blinding. No roads lead the way winding. There are many things that I'd like to say to you, but I don't know how. Said maybe you go be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonder. I said maybe you go be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonder. All right. Thank you for tuning into Clear World Radio. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for tuning into Clear World Radio. My name's Nodle. We've got Des and Kelsey here for the evening. And thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next week.